Hello everyone. Thank you very much for coming to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about writing for publication. Are you ready to listen about writing for publication? Okay, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, writing for publication is something you may not have to do while you are still in college. Conversely, you may have already done so in letters to newspapers, editor, or article for school. However, you may have a teacher who wants you to experience writing for an audience that doesn't know who you are, as when class papers are posted on the web. When you write for an external audience, there are a few things to keep in mind. Number one, assume ignorance unless you know otherwise. If you assume the audience knows little or nothing about what you are writing, you will be more likely to give full explanation of terms, concepts, and acronyms, because you will never know exactly into whose hands your published piece will fall. It's always better to over than to under-explain. His suggestions, of course, is also a good one to use for non-academic audiences. The cost of elaborating is your time. The cost of assuming too much will be a lower grade. Okay. Number two is that you have to provide a full context that makes it clear why you are writing. This is true in books, articles, reviews, and letters to the editor. You can often do this in a few sentences early in your piece, or you can provide a footnote or endnote. Again, no harm is done if you provide a little extra information. But there is a real loss to your reader if you provide too little information. Number three is that examine the tone, style, and format of the publisher before you send your manuscript. You can learn a lot about the voice to assume or avoid by looking at the nature of all the pieces printed in a publication. Number four is that use the clearest and simplest language you can. I would not try overly hard to sound erudite, urban, or worldly. Too often the result is pretension, pomposity, or confusion. Instead, let your most comfortable voice work for you, and you'll increase your chance of genuinely communicating with your reader. The last but not least is that if you are worried about having your manuscript accepted by a publisher, send a letter of inquiry to see what kind of encouragement the editors give you. This gives you a better indication of what the editor wants. It also familiarizes him or her with your name, increasing your chance of a good reading. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all about writing for publication. I'm glad to hear from you what you think. Please let me know in the column of comments. Well, that's all. Have a great day. See you soon.